folks, welcome ye all to yet another vlog of mine. It's Friday, people, therefore it means Flagons up to you all. It's absolutely baking here. Blackpool has become Florida in the space of about 2 days. Cafe Steve is also up outside, and I'm not sitting out there because I have no shade, like I don't have a sun brolly or anything. So I've set it up just so maybe when it cools down a little bit I can enjoy a cool evening. The cool evening air, people, with the air, you know, blowing through my hair, if I had any. Well, you know, I could take my shorts off. Let's not go there, people, let's not go there. So it's a very, very quick... Oh, well, hang on a minute, Flagons up to it. I'm going to have one of these. I'm going to have a sip. Because if I don't, you know, it's inconsistency, people, frankly, you know. And I Googled it as well. When it gets really hot, apparently you have to drink lots of beer because it makes you feel better. Oh, no, wait, it kills you. Oh, well, anyway. I'm going to have some. Cheers. You know I'd buy you one. Right, so it's a very quick vlog this week. As you will have seen from the channel, I haven't been putting anything up this week. I've taken a week off, and I've been enjoying... Well, I think I might have mentioned Destiny last week, I can't remember, but I've kind of thrown myself into Destiny because I'm quite excited about the Shadowkeep stuff that's happening now. They've got rid of Activision, and they're kind of doing what they want to do now. I'm hoping that Destiny 2 turns into something much, much stronger, much like the Taken King was. I'm hoping it gets back to those sort of routes. So I got the Forsaken pack for 20 quid. I might have mentioned this last week, so I apologise if I did. But yeah, so I've been playing that pretty much all the way up until yesterday there was an update, so I couldn't play Destiny 2 yesterday. So I hopped back to mind blank, Detroit, Become Human, or whatever it is, which my son got me for my birthday, and I'd started it pretty much the day it arrived. So I kind of stopped playing it when Destiny sort of kicked in, which was about 4 days previous. So I thought I really want to finish Detroit because I want to see the story through. So with the Destiny servers being down, it was a perfect time, people. So yeah, so I sat and finished Detroit Become Human last night, and it was absolutely great. I mean, out of their games, the Quantum, yeah, them, Quantic Dream, whatever they're called, Quantic Dream, there you go. Out of their 3 games that I'm aware of, and I think there was one way back in the day that I'm not going to mention, but out of the 3, Heavy Rain, Beyond Two Souls, and Detroit's probably my least favourite, simply because I found it... They've always had a game that makes you think about your movement, right? So you can't really call the other 2 clumsy as such because it's just asking you to play in a different way. Whereas this one, I just felt like trying to pan around and see stuff was just horrific in places. And it just got so frustrating, especially like it would give you a limited period of time to solve something. And then I'd be trying to pan around the room and move around, and it was just like sluggishly trying to turn around. It was so frustrating. And it definitely didn't do that to make it, you know, more tense or anything like that. So I think out of the 3, it's simply that I found the pacing was a little bit off, and it jumped around kind of, I don't know, it just didn't feel like it flowed as much as the other 2 did. Heavy Rain is just a peach of a game. If you haven't played, I mean, they are pretty much watch the story. They aren't really quick time games, but they all involve you turning a key, pushing a button, whatever, at the right time, or making a choice, and decisions are all reflected in the game. People can die in the game if you make the wrong choices. That's main characters, and all these sorts of things. And if you're looking for something just to just enjoy and watch the story of, with multiple playthroughs available to you to get different outcomes and stuff like that. If you've never played these sorts of games before, I would highly recommend starting with Heavy Rain. You can get Heavy Rain, or I think you can get them all on their own, maybe, but I think I got the Heavy Rain and Beyond Two Souls remastered because they were both from the PS3, but I got them remastered. And I started Heavy Rain ages ago, and I didn't get around to finishing it. There's a surprise. But I'm going to go back to it now that I played that. And yeah, play Heavy Rain first, then Beyond Two Souls, and then that one. But I mean, I'm being very picky. It's a great game, and it's gorgeous. It's absolutely stunning to look at. It's a fantastic looking game. It's got a great story. So yeah, so if you're looking for something a bit different to play, I'd highly recommend all 3 of those games. Start with Heavy Rain, Beyond, and then Detroit. So that's been my week. Let's talk about the poll from last week. So I kind of had this big exciting moment because I finished. Yes, you don't have to have a go at me. I know I didn't finish Diablo proper, all right? For the love of Christ, people, all right? I finished the story with a character, all right? It's a big deal for me, all right? Don't go throwing me messages up saying, oh, yeah, you think you finished it, did you? There's about 25 million hours of this to do. I'm not interested, all right? I finished the game as far as I'm concerned, so leave me alone, all right? Stop bullying. You're not the boss of me. So I finished the story of Diablo, all right? Should we put it that way instead? And I finished Detroit now, and I finished the main story of Destiny 2. I finished Osiris DLC. I'm nearly finished Warmind, and then it'll be Forsaken, so that'll be a huge amount of stuff completed. And yes, I know there's loads of stuff to do in that game outside of the story. So yeah, so I'm probably looking to get back to doing a bit of recording. It's been quite nice to take some time off and just play some games for the fun of playing games. But I am missing my RPGs a little bit. So let's go to the poll that I put up last week. So I put up the poll saying that I'd finished Diablo and what did you want me to replace it with, and which of the 5 games that I gave you to choose from did you want to see me revive as a Let's Play. And I have, as it happens, have it all jotted down on my iPad here. Well, envelope. That's the quality of channel you're watching, people, all right? So here we go. Here's what the results were, right? So there were some good comments as well. I'll come back to those. Well, one in particular. So we had 50 votes in total, which is pretty cool for my channel. That's a lot of votes. So Fable 2, 18%. Fable 3, 12%. Dragon Age Origins, 18%. So that was the same as Fable 2. Dragon Age 2, 2%. Well, I think that says it all. And Dragon Age Inquisition, a whopping 50%, people. So you can say that Dragon Age Inquisition won it hands down, or you can say it was a 50-50 split. Because, you know, the other 50% was people picking other things. That said, it doesn't mean they don't like Dragon Age Inquisition. So, Dragon Age Inquisition is going to happen, right? So, I have to go with the polls. I'm going to go with the popular view, people. However, a fine gentleman, or gentle lady, because I can't tell from the name, put a comment up saying, why don't I play Shadows Awakening? And that person was Toxic UK. And I thought, why is this game not registering with me at all? Because I'm very astute at watching for RPGs drop. I know I do miss the MMOs, because I did miss... I'm having a mind blank. But yeah, I do miss the PoE. I did miss that sort of dropping, but that was more of an MMO. Hang on, my hand is in the way. Hang on a minute, people. It's because my shoulders are hurting again. Hang on. So anyway, so this game had kind of passed me by, and I was like, well, I don't know how, because I always keep, as I say, I'm very astute at keeping an eye out for RPGs. But anyway, it had passed me by, and it's a similar ilk to Chaos Bane and Diablo and all that sort of thing, I believe. I haven't tried it, haven't looked much about it. I kind of looked at some gameplay and thought, yeah, that's absolutely right for the channel. So Toxic UK, thank you for that, and we have a copy now. So I went online and I found it for 10 quid on gamecollection.com, or is it .co.uk anyway, the Game Collection. And yeah, a tenner, you know, and if you try and buy it online, it's still 40 quid, I think. So Shadows Awakening is here and it will happen. I'm not going to promise you when it will happen yet, because I would like to finish Chaos Bane. I'd like to do it, or at least do a lot more of it. So I will continue with Chaos Bane. I'll kick off a Dragon Age if I can manage it, Inquisition, and we'll see what happens with the other ones. Obviously Kingdoms of Amalur still sat there for me to revive at some point, and so forth. So there you are. So that's my thinking at the moment. So we've got a few things to crack on with. We've got a new game and we've got Dragon Age Inquisition. To be fair, Dragon Age Inquisition has been, I think it's been enhanced for the X, if I'm not mistaken. So, because I played it originally on the PS4. So it will be nice to see it on the X, on the Xbox One X, and see just how well it plays. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. So there you are. That is it, people. That's all I had to rabbit on about today. Thank you to Toxic UK once again for mentioning that game. I'm really looking forward to playing that when the time comes. Thank you to everybody who put their votes in on the poll. I love these polls, by the way. I really like... It's a fantastic way of getting your opinions and see what people are thinking. Because a lot of people don't like leaving comments. They're not you know, for whatever reason, they're just not a big fan of commenting or giving out an actual sentence. So it's a fantastic way. You know, I would never have got 50 comments about that question or what have you, but with a poll, it's a simple click of a button, and people love taking part in them. So they're fantastic. I absolutely love the fact that YouTube have put those in. So there you are. That is it, people. It has been an honour and a privilege serving for you once again. I'm going to have to put that down now because I need to turn this off. Once again in this vlog of mine, and I shall see you next time, folks. Take it easy. Bye.